Hello YouTube! Today I'm going to show you some of my latest resin pieces that I've been making these past few days. Let's start with the bears. Here is a bear that I call Sprinkly Bear because he's been made with sprinkles. And he has one round sprinkle as his nose, and that's almost in the right spot too. So that's cool. I think he's very cute. So that's Sprinkly Bear. And I intend to make these bears that I'm showing you here into either brooches. I have some brooch bases coming, or then just attach a bail here and some sort of ribbon and make it into a charm that you can put in your bag or wherever you want. Then I have another bear that I call Pearly Bear because he's made with flat back pearls in pastel colors in different sizes as well. So this is Pearly Bear. And then I have a couple of sitting bears. This one is very kind of pretty in color, and it's been made with these small flowers that I bought for deco denning. I'm using my deco den supplies right now for resin because I don't really do deco den anymore. So anyway, what I learned with this is that these flowers are too big for this mold, because you can't really make out the details simply because these can't get to every single crevice here. They are too big for that. So you can see the nose there, but you can't really see anything when you look at it from the front. So definitely learned something there. You need to use very small items when you make this mold. And I have another sitting bear here. This one is a little bit better, I think, but it has sprinkles in it. But I still think that these are too big, even these sprinkles here. So yeah. And the last bear that I have is this bear that sort of has tumbled over. So there's his little tail, his head, feet are here, and paws are here. And it's made with cake sprinkles as well. But again, these sprinkles are way too big for this mold, so you can't really make out the form that well. Then I have this pair of small teardrops that are made with sprinkles, filled with sprinkles. And I really like these. I intend to make these into a pair of earrings. So yeah. And I have a bigger teardrop here, or whatever you call this. It has these same flowers that this bear had. And I really do like it. It's very kind of pretty and cute, especially for the summertime. However, there's one mistake that I didn't notice. There's empty spot there. You could have put, or I could have put, a couple more flowers onto that, but you can't really see that from the front, so I don't think that's such a big deal here. Then I made one more capsule. I like this capsule form that I have in one of my molds, and this just has little crystals in there. These are round crystals in a couple of different colors, but I made a little bit of a mistake here. I should have poured another little layer of resin here. Now you can see they are protruding up from there, and I intended to do that, but it seems that I forgot to do that, so that's a bit of a boo-boo, or whatever you call that. Okay. Then I have some hearts here, and I really do love this first heart here. It has got a cupcake inside of it, but it suffers from bubbles, micro bubbles. I mean, look at that. It's full of tiny micro bubbles. And I've been searching for an answer for this problem online, and it seems to me that I'm mixing my resin in while it's too cold. And I should warm it up before I do, because the warmth should get rid of these tiny micro bubbles. So that's what I'm doing next time I'm doing resin, is I'm definitely warming up my resin before I start working with it, and even after I've mixed it for a while. But otherwise, this is very cute. Then I have this heart that has the same flowers as the bear back here, but this one has them in different color, in a purple color. So that's a little purple heart. Then I have this pink heart. It has pink seed beads in it, and just seed beads in there. So that heart. And this next one, this didn't turn out the way I thought it would be. It has these green seed beads that have sort of like a brownish tint to the glass in them, but it looks a little bit yucky, don't you think? I didn't realize it would look like this when I made it, but it looks like this, and I think that sort of looks almost like worms or maggots or something. So I don't know what I'm gonna do with this. Maybe it could be like a Halloween heart or something. So then I have a very simple one, a rectangle with these same half pearls or flat back pearls, whatever you call them. And then I have this little love pendant or whatever I want to make out of this, probably a pendant. It has this word that I bought for Decoden, but I'm using it now here. And it also suffers from micro bubbles. You can see a lot of them there. And you know, I've really done a lot to get rid of them. I have a straw and I blow into this resin and these molds constantly, but it just doesn't get rid of those micro bubbles. But I'm so glad that I found the information about warming up the resin just a bit before I start working with it. So I'll do that next time. And I hope to get rid of those micro bubbles. But yeah, a little love thing there. And then I have a couple of ovals. And, you know, you learn all the time while you make something new. And I've been learning a lot about working with resin here. Now, what these are, they have just beads, various colorful beads that I have. And I really do like these colors. I mean, look at them, they're gorgeous. But if you take them away from a white background and put them against skin, they just kind of look dark. So that's something I also learned, that you always have to consider the background of what you're going to use it with. And if these would be pendants, then of course they probably would be against skin. So not that good a deal here. These also suffer from the micro bubbles, but all of mine suffer from that right now because it seems that I really have been mixing my resin in while it's too cold. Okay, so this one is a little rectangle, no, not rectangle, square, and it has amethyst chips inside, so real actual gemstones in there. But I just learned that gemstones, they don't really actually work that well, in my opinion, because they don't look as nice as they do on their own, because they are partly see-through, and at least these ones are, and it just kind of takes away from the effect a little bit, in my opinion. So not my favorite, this one. Then I have a couple of small ovals, and I actually made these. I had some not clay, I had some resin left over and I wanted to pour it, so I just poured it into these molds, and then I took these flat back pearls, but the big ones, and put them in there. There's pink and turquoise, and only later on did I realize that, my goodness, these could be eyes. They could be like really weird pastel eyes. So I didn't realize that when I was making these. But yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do with this, but they could maybe be rings, you know, to put on ring bases. So yeah, I'll have to see. Oh, and then my favorite ones. Oh, I love these. Some commenters seem to like the transparent little pendant that I did in my first Resin Pieces video. So I made some more because I also like that. And here you can see two small ones that have little kitties in them. There's a cat in a box and a cat in a cupcake. And these are both stickers, kawaii stickers, and these just are so super cute. The micro bubbles kind of bother me in them, but I have a lot of these little stickers, so I hope to make more, and I hope to make clear ones once I get these micro bubbles out, hopefully by warming my resin. But these are really, really cute. I love them. And then, oh, I had such high hopes for this one. It is a sticker that says, I want love. And it has this little girl with love eyes. And there's two problems with this one. First of all, you can see the sticker. I mean, look at that. And I don't understand why, because you can't see the sticker in any others like those, or that one that I showed you in my first Resin Pieces video. So I don't know what happened here. This sticker was completely see-through when I put it in the resin. Maybe it reacted or something with the resin. And of course the horrible amount of micro bubbles also. So, but I really do like this, and I think this is a great one for single people. You know, go to a party and put this on your neck. So kind of give a little message there. So I really do like this sticker a lot. Here's another one that says dreaming, and you can also see the sticker there. So I don't know what happened there, but I wish it hadn't happened, because this would have been awesome without the sticker being shown. But I will be making more of this kind of stuff, definitely. And then I'm just gonna turn this over just a little bit to show you my favorite one, or actually one of my favorites. I like them a lot. It's this one, and it says hug, and then you turn it and it also says hug. And what happened here, this is like one big pillow bead, and what happened with this one was that I had two beads. One was this and the other one was this, and I had taken them out of the mold, and they had actually been out of the mold for like 5 hours when I just put them together like this, just to see if they were the same size. And then they stuck together, and now I can't pull them apart anymore. So I just have this one pillow bead now, and I don't really know what to do with this. And I would like to ask any of my viewers, how would you attach this to something? Like if I want to make a charm out of this for my bag, how would I attach something to this? Because I don't have a drill, and I'm not drilling resin because of all the dust that will come out of it. So I'm at a little bit of a loss here. I really would like to use this bead, but I have no idea how to attach this to anything. So I'd love to hear your ideas about that. So yeah, and here at the end, I'm just gonna show you my one little sort of like bigger mistake that I made, or a piece that kind of had a little bit of a bigger boo-boo. It's this one. It has a couple of decorative pieces inside, this heart and this piece of chocolate, and it has a hole in it. Look right there. And this was caused by an air bubble, no doubt. There was an air bubble trapped underneath this piece of chocolate, and then it just burst at some point. So definitely worth it to check those air bubbles. And so this is pretty much ruined, and I can't use this with that hole in it, but it was a good learning experience for sure. Okay, so that's the resin pieces that I wanted to show you. I do have a couple more, but those are really bad, or just something that I really don't like. But I really hope you enjoyed watching this video, and thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day. Bye.